Hi everybody, welcome back to my channel. I hope you're all okay. I haven't got much for tea tonight because I'm full of cold, like I think most of the UK is at the moment. So I've got something really light and simple because I'm just off my food a little bit. So I've just got some gluten-free pasta with some grated red Leicester cheese. I've got an open egg sandwich, which is just one boiled egg, some spinach leaves, mayonnaise, butter, salt and pepper, and a little bit of mustard in there, and just mushed it into a mess really. There's a little bit of cheese underneath that as well, and it's on gluten-free wholemeal bread. So yeah, and I've also got a milky cup of Earl Grey tea because that's just what I fancy drinking tonight. So that's what I'm having for tea tonight. Tonight I've done a homemade spaghetti bolognese that I did in my slow cooker, so it's been cooking for about 6 hours. I decided to put some spinach in it just to try and get some iron and some greens inside me, because I realised looking back at my videos I don't eat a great deal of veg, so although I eat quite a lot of good food I don't really eat a lot of greens and stuff. So I bought a bag of spinach and I thought I'm going to put some in some recipes. So in there's peppers, onions, leeks, tomatoes, garlic, lots of garlic, homegrown tomatoes, as well as a tin of tin tomatoes, and some gluten-free spaghetti. So it smells delicious. And then on top I've got some red Leicester grated cheese. I thought I'd add that when I've done the video, otherwise you won't be able to see what I'm eating because it's just going to look like a gloopy mess. So tea tonight is king prawns in garlic and chilli sauce. I've got some watercress, which looks like it's seen better days, but it's okay. I made this myself. Now, I have no idea what it is, but I just put things in a blender. It's edamame beans, some mayonnaise and some mint, and made kind of like a dip or something. It tastes alright, so it should be okay. Some more edamame beans or peas and some wild rice with bits of peppers. And yeah, that's what I'm going to have for tea, and I decided to have a beer as well. So I'm going to enjoy this. I'm eating a pie tonight, which is chicken and mushroom in a creamy garlic sauce. I normally make my own pies, or I love to make my own pies, but however, being gluten-free, it's almost impossible to make gluten-free pastry. So I have to buy my own pies, which is a shame because I think I can make them really nice. I've also got some garden peas in the corner, and then I've got some scallops. They're chips basically, but instead of putting them into little fingers, they're in a round shape from the potato. In England we call these scallops. I'm not sure if anybody else calls them scallops, but they're basically just like a chip. Tea tonight is the Diablo chili beef. I think that's what it's called anyway. It's got seasoning on it, and I know it's got some chili flakes on there. And some other bits and pieces, but it's just a little bit spicy. I got that fresh from the deli counter in my town. I've got one lonely sad tomato, that's all I've got left. I've got some warm pasta with a runny soft boiled egg, because that's what I like on my pasta sometimes. And then I've got some cold baked beans. I love my baked beans, but I love cold baked beans on a salad, so I'm going to enjoy that now. Tea is a lemon sole, and I've made up a sauce of white wine, butter, zest of a lemon, the juice of half a lemon, salt, pepper, onion granules and garlic granules, and it tastes really nice. I'm not sure what it's called, but I think there is a certain kind of professional sauce, if you know what I mean, but it's tasty. I've done some buttered new potatoes, I've done carrots, broccoli and cauliflower, and with a lot of the sauce I've kind of drizzled over the vegetables and the potatoes. I cooked the lemon sole in a bit of salted butter, and I think that's how you cook lemon sole, but I'm not too sure. If there's an expert, please let me know. And then for drink, because it's nearly 9 o'clock, I've got a rhubarb gin with ginger ale that I got from B&M, which I think was 85p, so that's my tea for tonight. For tea tonight, I've got 4 roast potatoes. It looks like they're really dark and brown. They're not. I just put a lot of gravy on them, so it's gone dark with the gravy. I've got 1 Yorkshire pudding, which is not homemade. I try all the time to make gluten-free Yorkshire puddings, but it's just impossible. So these ones are bought from Asda, I think. I've got 1 pork sausage, which is a butcher's pork sausage. And then the vegetables, I've got roasted carrots, roasted onions. There is some courgette in there. There's a couple of leaves of spinach, but you can't see it. And some peppers and some chilies. And then the white blob in the corner is my famous horseradish sauce, because I can't eat roast potatoes or a lot of things without horseradish sauce. And then to drink, I've got something quite interesting. Found it today when I was going hunting. It's a toffee apple English cider, and I thought it would be absolutely gross, but it's actually really nice. It's quite sweet, but really nice, and that's just 4%. And as it's been a hot afternoon, I think I deserve that, or hot for England anyway. So this is the end of my what I've eaten for this week. I hope you've enjoyed it. If you have, then please give me a big thumbs up, subscribe, and leave me a comment, and I'll definitely answer. So have a great week.